All right, welcome to our Percoa studio here in Portland, Oregon. We have our honored guest, Brian Whitaker.
Thank you, Peyton. Good to be here.
Thank you. Glad you're here. So also, what you saw last week, we sent out an email welcoming you to the Learning Zone. And what that is that's our attempt to have some really good follow-up from the sales meeting we had when we welcomed everyone to the big leagues. All right, so as we go back, we wanted to follow up kind of with sales meeting. As we look back at sales meeting, we think about kind of the flow of topics and the things that we went through. And the first thing that we started with was the account level mindset. Thinking, okay, this is our account. This is what we need to do to help this account. Thinking of the account as a whole and all of the different pieces that fit into that. We broke it down a little bit deeper and we went into AFP performance management. So we looked at, okay, what are our AFPs that are struggling? We unveiled new benchmarks for direct mail efficiency rate to know what is maybe in the red, yellow, green. I think there was a silver, grayish category as well. And so we looked at all that, and what we did is we put together specific plans for those AFPs who maybe are struggling a little bit, or maybe even AFPs that are doing well, and this is something we really want to focus them on because we want them to know that they have a plan and that we care for them. We broke it down a little bit deeper, next step, to performance coaching, where this is where we have a plan, we know we need to help our AFPs, but how do we do that? How can we coach them? How can we help them? So we broke down into that, and how do we do that tactfully? How to do that with care and empathy? Then we drove it even deeper into crucial conversations, where in some instances we will have to have hard conversations with AFPs, with owners, really anyone in our life sometimes. And we really drove down into that to make sure that we could have those hard conversations when we needed to.
And it was all incredible content. I can tell you, Peyton, the feedback that I've received so far has just been incredible. When we started this thing, we thought Omaha, we're like, no way, we're going to totally lay an egg on this one. What can we possibly do in Omaha? So obviously we pulled the baseball theme together, different venues. Content was incredible all the way through, and sales dev, people in the field get a tremendous amount of credit for the meeting that we just had. Everybody had a blast. But with that said, the one thing that we always do after a sales meeting is we try to huddle up and make sure that what our intent and our goal was, we're able to pull that through. And one thing that we always try to do, as you very well know, is we always try to find one theme, one thing that while we talk about several things, there's one thing in particular that we just want to take all the way to the house. We want to pull that red thread all the way through the meeting. And so we all kind of came together at the same time. And as you know, we all questioned hey, if we were to ask the field right now, what was that one thing? Would they be crystal clear on that? And we thought maybe not. And the one thing, just to refresh everybody's memory, our intent was to pull through direct mail efficiency and the importance of that. So that's why we started last week with the email and some of the content that we're going to carry between now and the end of the year to make sure that we absolutely focus on direct mail efficiency. Because as you know, Peyton, every year our accounts that we continue to mail, same zip codes, that return rate is going to continue to go down, without question. So that's all the more importance of when we do get these direct mail leads, we've got to make every lead, every family, every one of them matter.
Yeah.
We got to make them super efficient. So we decided, okay, let's find out where we're at.
Yep.
And then let's put together a goal, a stretch goal of what we can do to really make that happen between now and next sales meeting.
Yeah. So we went to our friends in strategy, business intelligence,
bean counters, propeller heads. Don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
Smart guys, smart guys and gals,
smart gentlemen who look at numbers.
Smart team.
And so they were able to get us specifically what our direct mail efficiency rate has been through most of this year to this day. And that number was 19.44%. So that's where we're at. That's the benchmark. As Brian mentioned, we wanted to have a goal. We wanted something to really strive for throughout till next sales meeting on direct mail efficiency rate. And what that goal was, it was 20% that they gave us.
I don't know about you, when I heard that, I wasn't just super stoked about that. 19.44 to 20, I thought, that's baby stuff, Peyton. We can do better than that. I'm sure that's probably monumental. That probably really moves the needle. But that's not who we are in the field. You and I, we thought, okay, we got some professional help. We listened to that, and then we just totally blew that off. We came up with our own number.
Went a little rogue.
What did we come up with?
So we thought 20% is great. Honestly, with that amount of volume with direct mail and what we do, that will make a difference. But we really felt that if we could do 20.5% and do a 1% increase, that is what we should shoot for.
And 1% is huge. It really does make a difference. And it's something that if we will all commit if we'll all go back to learning zone, performance zone, really go deep with each one of our AFPs, we feel like that not only can we do that, but we absolutely need to do that.
So we'll be following up, as Brian said, with different content related to sales meeting on the different topics that we focus on, all with the intent and purpose is to drive this direct mail efficiency rate to 20.5%. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate your time. Have a wonderful week. Let's do it.
Welcome to the bigs.